I'm ready.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. So another day and another round of Johnny Somali related updates. So yesterday we went over his nightmarish experience in South Korea, where he is now trapped in the country while people are circling in on his location. And in response to that, he has live streamed himself, challenging people to come and find him. And guess what?
Challenge accepted, bitch.
They found him. And now he has taken one of his most brutal beatings yet, and it's been caught on camera from multiple angles, and there's really nowhere left for Johnny Somali to run. Now, before we get into those clips and the most recent news involving him, screw it, guys. It's been multiple times this month. How about another merch drop to celebrate Halloween?
Merch!
So a Straw X Red Halloween merch drop is here. It's a very simple concept. Me and my wife, Darling Straw, we swapped our outfits of our VTuber models for this Uwu Market related merch drop. You can see the stuff that is included here. We have a wall scroll and a poster featuring this new look of my character here to celebrate Halloween. As you can see, pretty interesting stuff, a new outfit you've never seen before. And on top of that, we have something we've never had before, which is a phone charger. Like, I don't care, use your iPhone, hell, even your Galaxy, put it on there. You have my permission. And on top of that, we also have the final item, which is a standee, which is pretty self-explanatory. And if you want the flip side of this merch drop, you can see my wife Straub with my outfit. She even took my damn glasses, ladies and gentlemen. But it's the same items for that drop. And I'll put a link to this and my merch drop in the pinned comment of this video. And also, final thing to keep in mind, it looks like Uwu Market is doing a special Halloween bonus here. If you spend certain amounts of money on their website right now, you get certain merch items for free. So take advantage of that. Like I said, all the related links in the pinned comment.
So
let's go back to Johnny Somali. So we know his story, right? Nuisance streamer who goes to countries to annoy people and eventually gets to the point where people are physically attacking him in public, and then he tries to leave. Well, in South Korea, things are not going according to plan, and his exit plan that he normally goes after is being completely shut down by law enforcement. His experience here was greatly sped up by these related clips, or he was going around the country and just vandalizing.
I still can't believe he did that. That was outrageous.
These comfort women statues. He was going up and kissing them, groping them, dancing on
the Korean comfort women from women that were supposed to be paid in respect because they were abused during the war. Like, how nasty of a human being do you have to be to think that's, like, something that you should do for clout? It's so nasty.
Them, an extremely offensive thing that caused not just outrage, but national outrage. This was picked up by news outlets in South Korea, as well as members of the government. This is a really, really big deal. And in response to those related actions, it's pretty much on site for Johnny Somali right now. The last couple of days before all this shenanigans, anytime he goes out and live streams his location, he's getting jumped. That's the way it is. And I think Johnny Somali was starting to realize things are getting really bad. Like, he's way in over his head this time with South Koreans, and he's posted this on Instagram saying goodbye Korea. And as we discussed in yesterday's video, this is a fake attempt to show that he's leaving the country. This is an outdated screenshot from the airport, and this whole thing, his leaving of South Korea, was debunked by MBC News, which is a
oh my god! Oh my god, the official news network for Korea! Oh my god!
A large broadcast station in South Korea, and they made a series of statements alleging that Johnny Somali, in his attempt to leave the country, was stopped by police who were investigating him for several things, including drugs, harassment, and even some alleged assaults. Now, in response to that, Johnny Somali did the Johnny Somali thing, which is the dumbest thing possible given the circumstances. He went live because I guess he decided in his mind, instead of laying low and trying to just bury his head until he can safely leave the country, he decided to challenge everyone. He decided to go live on his alt channel because his main YouTube channel has been suspended. he went into his old channel and did a very ill-advised stream where he not only denied all of the allegations made by the various news outlets, he also...
What do you mean deny allegations? You filmed it yourself. It's on camera, brother. What are we doing?
Challenged all of the people in Korea, including streamers who are actively looking for him, to come and find him. Just listen to this.
And try to find me. I dare you. You never will. So good fucking luck. That's all I want to say to you guys.
And also later on, he would say that he is not sorry for any of the stuff he's done, including the inappropriate behavior that he did to the Comfort Women statues across the country. And basically within minutes, he made this statement at the beginning of this.
You know what I'm going to address the elephant in the room. This is going to be so difficult for Black people in Asian countries. You just know there's going to be problems as a result of this.
Stream, and immediately it became Johnny Somali hunting season in Korea, okay? Many people, including streamers, were looking for every little detail in the stream to determine his possible location. I mean, they were looking at things like the reflection on his phone, but everything would fall apart. And I saw this happen in real time. You can see the stream, or at least a part of his stream, has been taken down and privated, and actually the channel will be suspended as well, as we'll see. But in that moment, the final moments before he shut down the stream temporarily, his phone fell from his tripod, and as it fell, it showed the name on the pizza box he was eating from, which pretty much gave away a very small set of where he might be. And that really sped up things. Now, he would go live.
Dude, they went full 4chan on him. Oh my god. Yeah, call him Rainbolt. He'll figure it out.
Again for about 15 minutes. And his demeanor completely changed. It seemed like he was completely screwed. He went through the 5 stages of grief real fast. He was coping, he was seething, he looked sad, he looked nervous, and then he was trying to basically boastfully say, like, I'm ready to be game ended, just bring it on already. But he constantly kept checking his phone, and I think it was his friend Gino, who's also been getting jumped every time he goes outside in South Korea, and I think he realized he's in serious danger, and it appears that
the consequences of my actions. How could this possibly happen? Oh no, where? Look, Korea's really nice to go to. Yeah, people are nice over there. Don't be a disrespectful little bitch, or you get what you fucking deserve.
After this stream, where we left off last time, he immediately tried to relocate himself, or tried to at least leave the area temporarily for his own safety. And now, well, as you can see, if you refresh this page, that channel is gone too, as I said, the old channel. But here is the latest update, and involves this streamer right here who...
Ice Poseidon has done irreparable damage to foreigners in international countries. IRL streaming was a mistake.
Who is hot on Johnny Somali's tail for several days now, but he finally got him. So, this man named Yu Lang, I might be mispronouncing that, my bad if I am, but he was able to track down Johnny Somali at the place he's staying at currently, given the context clues from that broadcast he did yesterday. And Johnny Somali also in that live stream said that on Halloween, he was going to go out in public and wear a mask, and basically said, come find me. It's like a little scavenger hunt. Well, he was hit early in the morning. Let's watch some of these related clips. Obviously, we can't show everything because it's YouTube, but I'll show you as much as I can. So let's begin with this. So for context in this first clip, this streamer found Johnny Somali at the place he was staying at. I don't know how he exactly approached him, but he went up to him and was following him through the exit of the building.
찍지 말라고. 찍지 말라고. 에이. 찍지 말라고. 야, 소말리. 어디가?
어디가?
어?
어디가?
어디가?
Don't touch my shoe.
어디가?
Don't touch me, nigga.
어?
Huh?
소말리 어디가?
Yes, sir.
어디 가냐고.
He's so scared. He's so scared. Look at him.
And that's where I have to pause it, unfortunately, because shortly after that, this streamer would, with his hand not holding the camera, would punch Johnny Somali in the mouth, and it was quite a blow. So I'm going to give you a different angle of the aftermath. You can see this is Johnny Somali down here on the ground. He was looking in really bad shape after that. Just one punch was enough to really send him. He was bleeding out of his mouth. He had blood smeared all over his face. And on top of that, when he was finally helped up to his feet, he was stumbling around. He looked possibly concussed. He was wobbling around and basically just saying, "Give me my hat, give me my hat." And he even tried to walk away from the scene, but of course he was stopped.
One punch, he didn't even beat him up. He just punched him once in the face.
By law enforcement, the same set of law enforcement that immediately arrested the streamer who punched him literally within seconds of throwing the punch. But yeah, it was not exactly a great time for Johnny Somali.
He took the L, chat. He took the L. He took one for everyone.
And he also would be eventually arrested as well. But this is another POV from that scene, and this is the streamer being arrested and Johnny Somali also being around and basically keeping his head down. He looks very meek and afraid at this moment, and let's watch some of this clip.
대한민국에서 앞으로 저렇게 소말리 같은 애들 진짜 처리할 거니까 앞으로 대한민국에서 지랄하지 마. 알겠지? 소말리.
As translated, what he's saying here, by the way, is saying that from now on, people like Johnny Somali, when they come to Korea and act the way they do, people like him are going to deal with them.
Look, some people just needed a little punch in the face, man. He didn't die. Yeah. Absolute W, man.
몰라. Somali, say something. Say. Somali, say. Just say.
경찰관 밀치지 마세요.
저 아무것도 안 해요. 얘기하라는 거예요, 제.
And you can see now they're escorting him into the back of a police car. And eventually he'd go in, right? And it appears based on context that he was at least detained shortly. It seems like he is back out in the public somewhere. And we can say that because he has been actively tweeting on an account that seems to be his. But
we saw yesterday that he was arrested, man. My God, just
on top of that, if you're wondering what happened to this YouTuber, well, he's doing just fine. He's also been released after everything, and he is getting a never-ending stream of donations as he's live on YouTube because people around the world, but mainly Koreans, are very appreciative of what he did. And this is just a very bizarre situation where now we see Johnny Somali on yet another account. I'm pretty positive this is actually him, and he's doing everything in his power to keep this going. But man, the one thing a lot of people don't really realize is how much this guy really messed up the experience for a lot of tourists in South Korea. He's giving such a bad reputation. A lot of people
and Japan, man. They started putting signs up of people telling them to stop being weird in public. Yeah.
People are doing the same in Japan. Johnny Somali helped contribute to that, but other people in Japan, tourists, have been also messing up the reputation of tourists generally because of their ridiculous behavior, and Johnny Somali is doing just that in Korea and making a lot of people very hesitant to allow tourists to walk around the country because they think they're going to act like Johnny Somali, and that's really a shame. And it appears that Johnny Somali is trying to do several things. First of all, he is accusing Dexerto of defamation for their article covering the situation, saying he was never charged with assaulting anyone. This is a warning to remove this.
Look, Dexerto's pretty hit or miss, but like, what? Excuse me?
Post an article or I will pursue legal action. You've slandered my name for too long. Now, if you remember a few months ago, he did the same thing to PewDiePie. PewDiePie made a video basically saying these annoying YouTubers don't belong in Japan, and Johnny Somali was one of the examples, even though PewDiePie censored out his name at every given turn. But in response to that, Johnny Somali said he was going to sue Felix, and of course,
I should watch that video. I don't think I ever did. The Pewdie video?
big words, no actual action. He never brought any sort of a lawsuit, so I doubt he's going to in this situation too. It's
Mr. Somali, you wouldn't be quote unquote slandered if you didn't do dumb shit in other countries. I know, it's insane. I thought we did. I don't think we did.
Just another act of desperation, and it appears that Johnny Somali has created yet another channel, which I would presume is not going to last very long. This is the third YouTube channel he is attempting, just for the hell of it, I'm going to reload this. Let's see. It's still alive. It has not been taken down yet, but I would probably say its time is numbered here. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the latest update on Johnny Somali. It is probably a very terrifying experience for him in Korea right now. He is on site. Like I said, he's got streams.
How have they not arrested him? Are they just letting him go so that charges build up? Maybe that's what they're doing. I would love to know what they're doing over there. Maybe they're just letting him go and seeing what they can build up, and then like they can slam him all at once so that he can't get away with it. That would be the smart thing to do, because this went to Parliament, like the government. Like the Korean government started talking about him. Oh my gosh, I would love to see like the actual translation of the newsreels.
Streamers tracking him down everywhere he goes, and these people are angry, and he has handled this in the worst way possible. Yes, he created a lot of self-deserved controversy with the ridiculous and offensive actions he's been doing, but on top of that, he doubled down and then smugly just challenged everyone to come and find him. What did he think was going to happen? And this is the disastrous set of results, and nobody, and I mean nobody, feels sorry for Johnny Somali.
Nope.
And if he had any concern for his own safety, right now he will stop this shenanigans, keep his head low, and just wait until he's finally kicked out of the country or finds some way to leave. Because right now, his existence is in jeopardy in Korea. He's going to have a very hard time no matter where he goes. So keeping his head down is the only thing he can do to really save himself at this point. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
They should just make him walk across the DMZ, man. Yeah, just make him walk across the DMZ. Imagine being wanted internationally. No, I could not. This is insane. You should come to Morocco, dude. He would get buried in the sand somewhere out in the desert. Chat, I'm flabbergasted, but also I really hope that my theory is correct, is that they're just gonna like throw every charge against him so that he finally gets what he deserves.